The loser has to do 3 shots. What is it?
Alright,
3 shots. 3 shots.
bet.
Same does. Same does. This is Sidelined, Revamped, and Relaunched. I got the broski here with me. Alex, bring up yourself, bro. And thank you so much for tuning into the channel, guys. We'll be posting videos every week for the next 10 months, covering the most exciting football league in Europe at the moment, the English Premier League. Oh, how much we missed it. How much we missed it. But yeah, please subscribe to the channel and follow our socials so you'll be notified when we drop our videos.
Awesome stuff. Pleasure to be on the channel. Really look forward to an exciting season. It's gonna be full of emotions. A roller coaster waiting to launch, but let's get it. I look forward to the new season right now. So here we're gonna be covering the top 6. I'm gonna give mine. Adrian's gonna give his, and I think it's gonna be a wild, a wild top 6. Just a disclaimer, guys. Because we're gonna have an extra transfer window in January, the end of January, we're gonna revamp our top 6 if it needs to be. So just let you guys know, all right? But my top 6, and I'm not biased by any of this.
All right. So, finishing up the top 6, coming in at number 6, I have Newcastle. Now, I have them finishing top 6 because I feel like the others in this list have strengthened, and I feel like they're strengthened where they needed to strengthen. I don't feel like Newcastle have done that, and they lost. They lost Alan St. Maximum, right? He's already left.
Yeah, he's already left. Yeah.
5th. Oh my days. 5th, I have Chelsea coming in 5th. I have Chelsea coming in 5th. Chelsea had by their standards, a terrible season last year. And with the list of players that they have, the value of that squad they had last year, the way they performed was abysmal, to be honest. They released quite a few players this year, sold quite a few players. But what I think was their biggest problem last year was scoring goals. And they haven't signed a lethal striker. So I don't know, man. Chelsea for me is one of those teams that you just can't predict what type of season they'll have. Yeah, there's so much going on at that club, Poch coming in. I have faith, but all right, bro. So let's hear your 6th and 5th.
6th place. This is rough.
Yeah,
I got Chelsea finishing 6th. I got Chelsea finishing 6th place. 6th place. I think they're gonna have a better season this year. I think that they're gonna have a stable management that's gonna allow them to get the best out of their players. And everybody knows Poch, especially from his time with Spurs. Poch thrives with younger players. He thrives. All right, don't sleep on that. I'm not a Spurs fan, but don't sleep on that.
Let me input it. Sorry to cut you off, but I just I pray that Chelsea gives him the time that he needs.
Yeah.
If it's one thing we know at Chelsea, you don't have time, bro.
You don't have that much time, yeah. That's
don't
true.
Have much time, but yeah,
I think he's gonna get at least a year and a half to 2 years. I would like to believe they would give him that option. So we'll see. Time will tell. But that's number 6 for me. 5th, I have Newcastle. I had him just slightly missing out on top 4 because I just think, although they had the best defense in the Premier League last season, and that they give them a lot of respect for that. But I think a lot of teams have strengthened from the offensive standpoint, which would allow them to actually attack them more. I don't know how well they would cope with that, and they haven't really strengthened from an offensive standpoint themselves to go toe to toe with teams. So although they had the best defense, and I think they would keep that record going forward into the new season, but I don't think it'll be enough to get them into the top 4.
I agree. All right, now I'll give you my number 4 and number 3. I think that this is where things get spicy right now. Coming in at number 4, clinching that that Champions League spot, that sweet Champions League spot. And it pains me to say this, but I have United coming in at 4, man.
Wow!
Oh, yeah.
Drop mic.
I have United coming in at 4. We signed Unana, and me personally, I feel much more comfortable going into games with Onana between the sticks, bro.
I mean, in the preseason, he's not been special in the preseason. I'll let you know that much. But he's a great keeper.
Hey,
Premier League wise,
yeah.
I don't know yet. He's
All
got
right.
to prove
Hey,
himself.
listen. All right, low that. The preseason don't count, bro. You know that. The preseason don't count. All right. We signed Mount as well. I'm surprised Chelsea let him go, to be honest. I think that midfield of Mount, Fernandez, and Casemiro, that's going to be something interesting.
Okay.
Both Bruno and Mount, they carry the ball pretty well. So I'm looking
Okay.
forward. I'm looking forward to that. And we definitely needed a backup or someone other than Ericsson because we can't rely on Ericsson. You know what I mean, the striker. I was hoping that they would have went in for Kane, but they didn't do that. They brought in this new guy, Hoyland. We couldn't get Haaland, so we signed Hoyland. To be honest, I haven't seen that much of him, so I can't
Much of them.
say. Our defense for me is why I had United solo. By the way,
So
I'm just not confident with our defense, bro.
for
Take
fourth
that.
place, I got Liverpool. I think they just slightly edged into the top four. At the end of the day, I think Mo Salah is one of the greatest players to have played football right now in the Premier League. And despite that, I think Liverpool have one of the best. Despite the shambolic defense and midfield, to be honest, I still think that Alisson's going to win them some games. He won them some games last season, and he would win them some games this season again.
Yep.
And I think just
Yep.
highlighting that is going to be super important for them into this new season. I still think they still need some more in the midfield to kind of prove that they're back competing in Europe. But I think they edged last season just on because they picked up form really late. But if they picked up a
Yeah.
form just like a little bit early, they would have crept into in the top four last season. But they missed out on it just by an inch. But I think this season they would be able to do it as long as Salah is healthy. They have a pretty good front three available. I know of that Romeo Lavia deal, or Cancelo deal. I know they're going in after Cancelo or Lavia right now. If they pull off any one of them, that will be transformative for the midfield. So seeing that we're currently taking this video at this point in time, I'm on the hope that they will sign another midfielder, and that would secure them fourth spot for sure.
Creeping in at number 3 for me, bro. Have Man City.
City at wow.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
The Manchester hate.
Anyways, bro. Huge losses in that team. I just
Yeah, Gundogan
feel like
is
with
a loss,
Mahrez as well, bro.
yeah.
Huge loss. I just don't get a sense that City's gonna do it again this season. I feel like the other teams are now making steps towards properly challenging them.
Okay.
Liverpool has been doing it for the past 5 years or so. They fell off last season. I think they're gonna come back even stronger. Arsenal are doing everything right to challenge for that trophy. The runners up, my predicted runner up for the season, bro, is Arsenal.
Liverpool. Okay.
Arsenal, bro. I was just bigging up Arsenal, saying that y'all are doing everything right
Right.
to challenge for the trophy. But I feel like with Champions League football as well, I don't think the squad is the squad depth. I don't think the squad depth enough is
You're strong.
big enough for you guys to be challenging.
I think it's pretty good.
At some point in time, Arteta will have to prioritize, and I hope he prioritizes the league rather than the Champions League. Okay, so let's get your 3 and 2.
Number 3, and this is my dark horse choice right here. I have United coming in third. Give Ten Hag his respect and his flowers. United was in shambles before he came there. They didn't know what to do. Nobody had the balls to drop Harry Maguire from the lineup. Ten Hag said, "Nope, you're not playing." You drop Ronaldo, and I think to have a manager of that stature come in and just be able to tell your best player and even potentially your captain that you're not going to play every weekend for me, and I want somebody else in that position that's going to get us results, is a big, huge step. So I definitely think they're going to creep into third place. I think they'll have it comfortably, to be honest, by about 5-10 points. They're going to have third secured into Europe. Number 2, Manchester City coming in second place for me. I have Manchester City coming in second place. Just as you, I think they're going to be hungry, but I feel this season is going to be more competitive. They're going to have teams breathing on their backs and really pressuring them throughout the entire season. But just as you, I think they've a lot of people say they've weakened, probably, but I disagree with saying that they weaken. I think it just changes their style of play. I think this season we're going to see him come with a different playing style, different lineup to feel his players. But if you look at Manchester City's team, they kind of have a player, except for De Bruyne and Haaland, of course. But in each other position, they have a like-to-like replacement just in case of rotation or injury. I think it's going to be really, really close again. I don't think it's going to be a clear favorite for first or second. But I just think this season, the other teams have strengthened. And they're not... City has lost more than they've gained. Yes, they've signed one of the best young centre-backs in the Premier League, but a centre-back isn't going to guarantee you a title.
Liverpool coming in.
I don't know what spliff you've been smoking, bro. But okay. My thing with Liverpool is just I just don't see the squad depth, and that's my biggest thing, right? Like for like replacement once again. Liverpool just doesn't have that as an option to them. My number one, I think everybody knows my number one. And I'm gonna go to Arsenal. Go Gunners. And I think really it's just form, to be honest with you. I think they missed key players going into that last stretch. Saka had a terrible form. And your key players they just couldn't bring it at the time when literally neck to neck with City. And I think what helps them going into this season, because last season they made a huge jump from 8th to 2nd, which nobody ever predicted or thought that they would. And I think now that they have that experience added to them, they felt the pain from last season. They know what it felt like to miss out on it. They got nervous. They were nervous. They got scared in the end. There's no denying that. Some of the players even admitted that we just didn't have it at the end. We were scared, you know. But that's a good experience to have, especially for a young team like them going forward. I think it's going to be exciting. We'll see by January how the table looks. We'll see how that goes. But I think it's going to be an interesting season, especially all the changes a lot of teams have made. Is going to be great. So that's something to look forward to.
All right, so we're not wasting any time. Tell me, bro, who is your Golden Boot winner for this season?
Saka. No Saka. Golden Boot.
I was just about to leave, bro.
No, Golden Boot. Golden Boot. Haaland. That's Erling Haaland.
I'm finding we're taking like long.
No, Erling Haaland.
I actually have Salah winning the Golden Boot.
Salah. Okay.
If Liverpool is playing like they should play, or like we know they can play, Salah is definitely going to be up there for the Golden Boot.
Gold. Okay.
You cannot ignore Haaland. I think it's a race between Salah and Haaland, and we could see some records broken this season again.
Yeah, you will. Definitely. Because it's broken this season. To be honest with you, this is the most toughest one to pick because imagine that De Gea was the last Golden Glove. He's not even in the league.
He was a Golden Glove winner last season, but you wouldn't put him in your starting 11.
No, I wouldn't.
You would not put him in your starting 11. And I don't know if you noticed, but it's a reoccurring theme right now. But I have Alisson going in again, bro. The comeback season, bro.
I mean, you can put Alisson. I got. I'm gonna stick at Ramsdale for this season. And I think Arsenal has a much better defense, and I think a lot of people don't give the defense enough credit as to keepers having a lot of clean sheets. I think a good defense allows them to make their job a little bit easier to get clean sheets, and I think Ramsdale is a very solid defense going into this season.
All right, bro. All right, so we're going through the our match predictions for this weekend. First weekend back. I'm looking forward to that, and some exciting news on Sunday. And Brosi going link to watch that Chelsea Liverpool game. That game should be a cracking game, bro. Looking forward to that. All right, so the first game, Burnley versus Man City. Me,
TJ versus the student.
I have City winning that 1-0, bro. How about you?
1-0. I got it 1-1, a 1-1 draw. I think company is going to really rile this team up for this one. This is a big game. It's a draw.
If history has taught us anything, City do start.
They start slow, but like the relegated teams, and they come hungry, bro.
Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest, bro. I have Arsenal winning that game 2-0.
2-0. I got them winning at 3-0. I got 3-0 for this one.
All right, now the Bournemouth and West Ham game. I have that one
Mm.
as I have that one as 0-0,
No. Okay.
a 0-0 draw. Yeah. What are you
For
saying
me, I
about that?
guys, I got a 1-0. I'm gonna lead. It's funny because both of us had this relegation. One of them get
Uh-huh.
relegated. I got him the cherries. I got Bournemouth 1, West Ham 0.
Sheffield versus Palace, bro. What do you have for that one?
I got 1-0 in favor of Palace. I got Palace 1, Sheffield 0.
Actually, have Sheffield 1-0
Sheffield
over
1.
Palace.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's mad. That's
yeah,
mad.
yeah. All
Okay.
right.
I
Now
see.
this one, I don't think there's any debate in this one. Brighton versus Luton. I have Brighton winning that one 2-0.
Well, we agree on one part of it. I got Brighton winning it 2, but I got Luton scoring 1.
This one for me, this one's probably gonna be a dead game, bro. Everton
Everton
versus
Fulham.
Fulham.
Yeah, it's gonna be boring. I got a draw. 0-0
Probably gonna
draw.
be a
0-0
dead game,
draw.
bro. I can't pick a winner here, so I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw.
Nil, nil. 1-1. Wow.
Woo!
Okay. I got 0-0.
This
The
bro, this
spiciest game for
game,
Saturday, bro.
this game,
Spiciest.
this game is gonna
Spiciest.
be mad, bro. Villa versus
Spiciest.
Newcastle.
I think this is the toughest one for this week so
Mm.
far. But I got Villa 2 and Newcastle 1.
After the Liverpool Chelsea game, this will be my favorite game this weekend. I can't pick a winner as well, you know. But here's what
It's not as tough.
purely because I have Newcastle in my top six. I'll go with Newcastle 2-1 win. All right, now
Next up, moving over to Sunday. Yeah,
Brentford
the
versus
bees.
one of your favorite teams, Tottenham.
I love to beat them. Well, hey,
Oh,
I'm gonna take this one first. Listen, I
yeah.
can't ever. I only root Spurs against City because they always beat City every season. I don't know why, but I'm going with the bees. I'm going 2-1. I'm going with
2-1.
Brentford 2-1 on this one.
Let's see if Kane is still going to be at Tottenham for that game. Yeah, so I have a 1-1 draw for that one. 1-1 draw.
Got a draw. All right.
Yep. Big game on Sunday, bro. Tell me about that game. I
There you
think this
go.
game is going to be a high scoring game.
You think
I
so?
have that one
Okay.
3-4. 3-4.
3-4.
For
Wow.
yeah, to Liverpool.
I have them drawing. I have 2-all. I have both scoring 2 goals.
Now see, because we're linking to watch this game, I want us to pick a forfeit for this one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Forfeit. All right, pick a forfeit for this one. So you say a draw. I'm going for a Liverpool win with Salah for two. Salah for
I'm
two
going for a
goals.
draw. I'm going for a draw. Yeah.
The loser has to do 3 shots. What is it?
Alright.
Three shots.
Bet.
Save that.
Alright,
And
say
then
less.
my team is playing on Monday. Have United
wouldn't be
winning
watching.
that game 2-0.
We agree on that one. I actually agree. I think United wins this one 2-0 as well. That's the one prediction we agree on.
That's the only
Yeah,
one we
but
agree on.
totally.
That's our predictions for match week
Week 1.
1.
Yeah.
We'll be meeting up on Sunday to watch that game together. We're really excited for that one.
Definitely.
All right.
And guys, just let you guys know we're gonna have a little we're gonna have a table against ourselves. See who gets the most points this season. Of course, the winner of any of the games for the match weeks that we make gets 3 points. If you don't, you get 0. That's usually how it's gonna go. We're gonna update you guys with a score sheet on our match week every week. So definitely stay tuned. Look forward to that. Let us know if you think we got it right, if we got it wrong. But I'm confident taking it this season. I'm confident.
We'll have to do a mad forfeit for the end of the season, though.
Yeah.
Some kind of mad thing. I might have you walk through St. George's with that dress or something.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen. But we'll make it a little bit interesting though. So if you get it completely right, you get 3 points. If you got the team or the result right, but probably not the score, you'll get 1 point. I think that's
get 1 point. Yeah.
You get 1 point. If you got none right, and you get an X, you got 0. You know, I think that's fair. Definitely.
Okay, so that's it for today. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching us, and we hope you guys stay with us along this journey this season, and for the years to come that that my brother and I here are going to do this. All right, we're excited. Hope you guys are excited for the season and to embark on this journey with us. Of course, you guys subscribe, follow all our social platforms so you know when we drop content. We're not only going to be dropping content on YouTube. We're going to be dropping on TikTok, behind the scenes stuff, probably on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Any arguments that me and my brother have, and we don't probably record it. Any stupid shit that he sent me about Arsenal, I'm gonna screenshot it and post it. Um, yeah, so follow us on our platforms, bro. It's looking forward to the season, bro.
This one, I also want to thank you guys for viewing the content. As my broski mentioned, we're going to have things on other platforms. Check your TikTok, check your Instagram. We're going to pop the links up in the description. Also going to have the links to the end of the video as well, where you can actually follow, like, or subscribe to our channel. Tell a friend. Appreciate the support. And anything you guys think we can do better, just let us know. We look forward to hearing your own match prediction in the comments. Let us know who you think is going to win, draw, lose. And also give us your top four. Give us your top four and who you think is going to relegated. We're going to be excited to see what you guys have to say as a viewers. We'll touch a little bit on it in our next video.
In the comments, let us know your top four so we can kind of gauge, the fan base. Hopefully it's not too many Arsenal fans. I already have Alex to deal with. Alex is yeah. But peace, we're out.
Later, guys. Have a good one.